This is the help video for Access Chapter 12, the Problem Solve homework assignment, automating tasks for the Putts for Paws database. So on the left I have the instructions, on the right I have my enabled file. I'm going to go ahead and mark 1 as done. So the whole point of this is to enhance the database by creating macros to improve efficiency and functionality. So in the next steps we're going to create a macro that will import data contained in the new participant XLSX spreadsheet and put it into table participants. So we're going to begin like we normally do. Create macro, put in the comment. Okay, I have this macro imports the list of new participants into the table participant table as a comment. So we have step number 2 done. So now we want to add a message box. So we're going to go to the new action and find message box. The message that we're going to and I could actually just try and select that and paste it over here. Need a period there. Oh, that's the comment, sorry. So we need to do this one. You are about to import new participants into the table participant table. So that's our message. Yes, we want to beep, and the type is information. And importing participants as the title. So we're good with that. Show all actions. All right. So we're done with step 5. If we look at step 6, we're going to, in a new action, we're going to select Import, Export Spreadsheets. We want to actually import it's an Excel file. Table participants is where it's going to go. In the file name, we want to find where new participants is. So it's going to be the same process that we used before. So I'm just going to put the name here, and you will have to put the path in front of it of wherever that file is going to be. Okay? And yes, it has field names or like headings at the top of the sheet. Okay, so we're going to import this Excel file, and so if we were to look at this file, we were to look at it, so here's the Excel file, and see how there are headings in here. So that is the right here has field names. Yes, you would do that when the first line or the first record is really field names and not an actual record. So the system will know to skip that first one. Okay, so I think we're done with that. We're going to save this macro as MCR import new participants, and then run it, and you should end up with 48 records. So let's see if it works. There's our message box, and okay, got an error because I couldn't find it. All right, so let's try and figure it out. All right, let's try that again. Oh, it's still not finding my file right. Okay, so I got it to run, and I had the wrong location. I had the wrong path. but after it ran, 48 is the number. So just make sure you know, maybe the easiest thing would be to put it on a, like an external drive or something, and then you don't have to worry about all of those paths. So we're okay with that. We're done with step number 7. So step number 8, you will create an after insert data macro for the table order line table. Okay, so how are we going to do that? So remember, the first thing is we open up the table in table view. I'm sorry, in data sheet view, so we can actually see the data. So we want the insert data macro. So if I go to tables, and then here's before events and after events, we want to do an after insert. It's going to take us to our macro so that when a new record is entered, the quantity ordered is automatically deducted from the quantity available in the table item. So very similar to what we did in the prepare case. So the first thing we're going to do is a comment, and I'm just going to copy this so I don't have to type all that, paste it, and we're done with 8. 9. Add the necessary data blocks and data actions to complete the following tasks. Use the lookup record to look up a matching item ID in table item. Use the edit record to set the quantity available field to the table item to be the difference between quantity available in item and the quantity from order line. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to look up a record in table item where the condition is item ID in order line is equal to the item ID in the table, right? So right now we're in table order line. We want to go and find the corresponding item in the table item. Okay, so if we take a look here, if we were to look in table item, we should be able to see the information. Let's see, so what else do we have to do? Okay, so we need to edit the record. So we're still in the lookup because we have that now. We've gotten to the right record. Now we're going to edit that record by setting the field in table item dot quantity available is going to be the quantity available from the item minus the quantity in this order. And then the next thing we're going to do, I think that's all we need to do. We're going to look it up, and then we're going to set the field in the item table to be reduced by however many quantities are being ordered in the order line. Okay, we're going to save it. Let's just verify we have everything we do and close it. And then we're going to test it. So here's what I want to do. I want to get out of it, and then I want to get back into it. So we're going to put in a new record. It's record order ID 11, line item 2, cart, and quantity is 3. So if I look in my item for cart, quantity available is 40. So once I move off of this record, that after insert macro will run, and it should reduce cart by 3. Pencil's gone. Let me open up item, and we're down to 37. So it worked. Nice. We're going to go ahead and save, close. We're out of that. So that was step 10 and step 9. So 11, create a command button on the participant form. Okay, so we need to open up form participant. I'm going to do it in design, and then let's take a look at what we got. So we already have some buttons here, right? Previous, next, add, find, but we're going to add a button that when clicked will open the form order form to the participant's order form if an order has been previously placed, or a new record if an order hasn't been placed. So that's pretty cool. So let's see how we can do that. So it's going to start off by putting a new button in here, right? So we're just going to click it, paste, put it here, and I'm sorry, I did the wrong thing here. Hold on. Okay, so we want to put that there, but we don't want to use this wizard, so we're going to say cancel. It's going to bring us to our command button, and then here's our property sheets. This is where I want to go. So first of all, we're going to say place order. So we're done. Add a command button. When clicked will open the form order. Okay, okay. So here we're going to do on click, ellipses, macro. We're going to put our comment in, right? So our comment is this macro. Put that there. And then what do we want to do? We want to open a form, right? Because we want to open form order. So the form name is form order, form view, where, and here's the clause that we're going to type in the where. So where the participant ID equals the participant ID that was entered in the form participant, right? Because really we're opening this where there's a match on ID. We want to do edit mode and normal window. Okay, so that's done, and that's done, and I'm going to save, and I'm going to close, and then apply intense red, quick style, intense effect red accent 2, bottom red button. Okay, and then because this is just me, I have to do the arrange size, widest, size to tallest. Now they're the same size, and then I'm going to align to the right. So my add record and my place order are in the same spot. I'm going to save this and switch over, and let's go to a new one. Well, let's see if we can. I have my single step on. Okay, so run through it, make sure it works, and we're done with this one. So you can submit it. All right, thank you.